Hey everyone, it's Pastor Dave from St. John in Woodbury, Minnesota. Thanks for checking out today's 5 Minutes of Hope for Thursday, May 7th. And I do want to apologize for those to those of you who were trying to watch yesterday's daily devotional on Facebook. For some reason, I could not get it to load. We just could not get it to actually load onto Facebook. We had no issue uploading it onto YouTube, so not quite sure what the issue was with Facebook. So if you do want to watch yesterday's 5 Minutes of Hope, you can find it on our website or on our YouTube channel, and you can see it there. So again, as I always say, I hope that things are going well for you, that as much as is possible during these challenging times, that life is treating you well, and that above all, you have the peace, the joy, the hope that we have because of what Jesus has done for us through his life, death, and resurrection. And so once again, today, got a joke for us. This is about an elderly couple in heaven. And also, we're going to have some devotional thoughts connected to Jesus and Zacchaeus from the Gospel of Luke. So the joke for today is about an older couple. They lived well into their 90s, very healthy, in large part because the wife forced them to eat healthy. So especially in their later years, they would not eat any processed food, no fast food, no junk food. So lots and lots of healthy eating. And so because of that, they lived a nice, long, healthy life. But they both died, and they died the same night in their sleep. And so they went up to heaven, and St. Peter is showing them around. And so he shows them where they're going to be living. And the husband asks, well, how much is this going to cost? And St. Peter says, well, it's heaven. Everything's free up here. He shows them the amenities, shows them the gym, the heavenly pool. And again, the husband asks, well, how much does this all cost? And St. Peter says, well, again, it's heaven. Everything is free up here. And he keeps showing them around and shows them all the things. All along the way, the guy keeps asking, well, how much is this going to cost? And every step of the way, Peter says, well, it's heaven. It's free. And so finally they get to the dining room. And St. Peter says, here's the heavenly dining room. And so everything here, it's amazing food. And so you got all of your favorite foods from across the world. And you can eat as much as you want. And the best thing is not only is it free, because he knew what the man was going to ask, because it's heaven, but because it's heaven, all of this food is calorie free. You can eat as much as you want. And you'll never get overweight. You'll never get sick. You'll never get overly stuffed. And all of a sudden, the man started to get really angry, just really upset. And St. Peter says, well, what's wrong? And the guy turns to his wife. He says, you and your lousy bran muffins. I could have been here 20 years ago. There you go. So nice joke for the day. So I still encourage you to eat well, but remember, when we do get to the other side, it will be awesome. So we got that to look forward to. So hopefully you got a little chuckle on that, or at least a loud smile, or at least some sort of entertainment out of our joke for today. So like I said, our devotional thoughts today are connected to Zacchaeus and Jesus. And this is a very famous account from the Gospel of Luke. In fact, there's a great children's song. Zacchaeus was a wee little man was he. Climbed a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see. And so I'm not going to sing it to you because you don't want to hear me sing. But again, Zacchaeus was a tax collector. He goes up into a tree because he wants to see Jesus, because Jesus is so popular. He's got these loud crowds, or the large crowds. And so in order for him to see Jesus, he goes up in the tree, and Jesus calls him out and he says, hey, Zacchaeus, today I'm going to come and eat dinner at your house. And so when Zacchaeus has Jesus over for dinner, Jesus actually scoffed at the Pharisees, the religious leaders, saying, look, Jesus is having dinner with a sinner. But in Zacchaeus' time, his interaction with Jesus, he is transformed. In fact, he says, everything I've stolen, because tax collectors were not good people back in Jesus' day. And so he says, everything I've stolen from people, I'm going to give back. I'm going to give back even more than I stole. And so at the very end of this interaction, Jesus says something amazing. He says, again, this is Luke 19, verses 9 through 10. He says, today's salvation has come to this house because this man too is a son of Abraham. And then this is the most amazing thing. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. I think it's so important for us to remember that all of us are lost people. The scriptures are clear. It says, there is no one who is righteous, not even one. And so when we're spending these days, again, more time at home, maybe more time of self-reflection, it's a great time to remember that we're not good people. We're not amazing people. We're not great people. We're sinful people who are made good, who are made great, who are made amazing because of Jesus. And so what Jesus says to Zacchaeus, he says to us, God's salvation has come to our house, not because we're awesome, not because we're amazing, but because he loves us so much. And we're the exact people that Jesus came to seek and to save. Again, so today as you look at your life, and again, no matter what's going on in these uncertain times, I pray that above all, you would hold on to the truth that Jesus came into your life to seek and save you, and that indeed salvation has come to your life. And because of that, just like the man of our joke, one day we get to go to heaven, and it's going to be beyond our wildest dreams because salvation has come to us and to our households because of Jesus. So God bless you as you live in that truth, in that reality, in that joy, that hope.